start of the Eliminator game, straight up down the ground to mid on, and starts off with the dot ball. Faisal Patel opening the batting along with Sanjeev for the Knights, and Deepak's bowling the first over for Blankslate. Oh, that's played straight. Is that out? Oh, yes, it is. Suicide mission. There was no run. Patel. And the first wicket falls on the second ball. Here's the replay. Pitch slightly outside off, played late, and he just took off. I think it was a call by the non-striker. Totally misread that, and that resulted in gifted wicket for the bowling side. The first wicket falls without any runs on board. So this is a TSL Eliminator, and season 5 of this wonderful JFSC tournament that keeps getting better. And you have Vishal Pandey coming to the crease now. We'll have to have a few chats with Faisal there, as in not to have to commit those same errors again. But a good start by Blank Slate Films. They've got one on the board. We'll have to wait and watch how this game plays. It's a pretty good pitch. Looks like a good 180 pitch. Nice cool evening. Although the summer's kicked in, the evenings are pretty pleasant. And here he is, Deepak to Vishal. Or play and a miss. Dot ball. It's a great start to the match. Two back-to-back dot balls. It's going to be another dot ball. Another one to end the over. Scores none for one after the first over. Hemang will be bowling the second over. Last minute setting of the field. Lights have come on here in the evening. That's smashed straight through cover, and the fielder can't reach. And first runs on the board First boundary from the bat of Faisal. Smash straight through cover. It's quite a long time to reach there. Not the easiest stops. It's in the air. Another wonderfully played shot by Faisal Patel. Two back-to-back boundaries. A lot of width and a big slash of the bat. It's in the air. That's gonna go only one place for 4 runs. Small chat between the keeper and the bowler there. Oh, that's a play and a miss. That's nicely bowled. It was floating, swinging away, missed the outside edge. Good comeback by Hemang. So two dot balls to follow the two boundaries. Another dot ball. So good comeback by Hemang. He scores 8. It's the last ball of the second over to be bowled. Another dot ball to end the over. After 2 overs, the Anonymous Knights are 8 for 1. So Deepak, who bowled a wicket maiden, although it was a team wicket, it was run out. It's a maiden over nonetheless. Comes back to bowl. He'll bowl to Vishal, who is yet to get the first runs on the board. That slashed. One bounce between the fielders. Will be cut off easily. Batters looking for two, and good running between the wickets ensures that they get two. Vishal gets off the mark with a couple. Will be a dot ball. Deepak's maintaining a tidy line here. Not easy to get away. The ball moving away. Another one flighted. This one slashed in the gap. It should be going straight to the fielder. It's a nice little sight there. Good throwback. Regulation single gets Faisal Patel on strike. Struck a couple of lovely boundaries in the last over. Another one flighted straight to the bowler. Well bowled. Tossed it up this time. Batsman was in two minds, but I think he decided not to take a risk there. There is a long off for that longest shot if he tries to go over the bowler. Another one flighted. This time it's in the slot, and that's gone for six. It's a big, big six over mid on. And look at that. In the
Another one
slot.
flighted. This time it's in the
There
slot.
for the slog.
And that's gone.
Nobody there
For
for
six.
protection. Batsman gets a free ticket to send the ball for maximum. The first six of the match also coming from the bat of Faisal Patel, who's looking in some good nick. Another one nicely bowled. So only the bad balls have gone to the boundaries, and the score 17 for 1 after 3. We have to wait and watch if there is a change in the bowling or you have Hemang continue. The option of spin is back, so we have a change in the bowling. We wait for the ticker at the bottom of your screen to be updated. It's Viraj, who's bowling slow left arm orthodox. He'll be bowling to Vishal. Tossed up, full toss ball, over cover, clean boundary. They don't come as easy as then. Up, full toss ball, over cover, nothing on the ball. Had to just pick his bat and time it correctly, and that's exactly what Vishal did. Minimum effort, maximum results. 4 runs on the board again in the first over. Pressure straight on the new bowler there. Another one tossed up, another one gone high in the air. Where's that going? That's gone all the way for six in the same area. So if you keep bowling wide and full to these batters, they are going to send you
Another one tossed
to
up.
the
Another
cleaners,
one
and
gone
that's
high in
exactly
the air.
what's
Where's
happened.
that
10
going?
runs on board in the first two deliveries. This one slashed and falls a little away from the fielder there. The batters will take two. Oh, there was a half chance, so to say. Can Batter did have his heart in his mouth for a minute there, but it felt safe and they got two. So 12 runs coming of the first two deliveries of Viraj. Change of bowling. Oh, that's another beautiful shot. Sounded so nicely of the bat. That's gone for another six. What's happening here in the fourth over?
Oh,
Bowlers
that's another
presenting some
beautiful shot.
dollies to the batter.
Sound
Right
so
in
nice
the slot
of the bat.
in the hitting zone with the fielders inside the circle thanks to the power play and the batter making the best of it. Excellent batting here by Vishal Pandey. He races to 21 of 11 deliveries. Two sixes and a boundary for him. This is swept and swept straight to the fielder. There'll be a dot ball. Last ball. This one smashed. Slog swept for six. What a shot that is for mid wicket. He flat batted that Vishal again. A delivery
Last
in the slot,
ball. This
easy
one
for the batter to pick,
smashed.
and he had picked his spot. He's picked that one in front of square to end the over with a boundary. What an over that was for the Knights. 41 for 1 after 4. Start of the third over. Deepak comes back and he gets some great rip off the pitch. Wow, that was a beauty. Flighted on off stump, spinning away. Steps out and smashes it straight down the ground. That's a hard hitting six. You can say that went like a tracer bullet. Flighted again in the
Steps
slot,
out
frees
and
his arms.
smashed.
Faisal it straight down doing exactly what his partners did in the previous over. And at the moment, the Knights are looking like they're making pretty easy meat of this bowling in the last three overs. Score races on to 47 in the fifth. Waits back. It's high above the fielder. And that's going to go for four as well. Everything that's coming out of the hand of the bowlers at the moment is going to the boundary. Waits back.
And
It's
50
high
is up
above the
for the
fielder.
Knights
And
in the
that's
fifth
going
over.
to go for a wonderful run rate of 11.33. At this rate, the projected score is looking like 227. It's going to be a dream for the Knights if they are able to achieve that. Well, the start given by these two batters looks very good. Edged and gone, gone. Just as we were saying about a huge projected score, Deepak has chipped in with a wicket and he's been quite
Edged and
brilliant with the ball here.
gone, gone.
Despite of being smashed for a six, he has come back and taken a wicket, his first, and Faisal has to depart. Caught behind by Abhijit, who scored 24 runs of 15 balls with two sixes and three fours. It was an excellent start. Rahul Singh is the new batter. Toss was won by Blankslate Films and they elected to field first. It's a pretty common notion. You can say around 70% of the captains winning the toss choose to field because of the nature of the wicket, which stays true, and you can possibly hunt down a big total as well, provided you got the batting depth. That also comes with the added pressures, and that's exactly what we'll have to wait and watch to the score that the Anonymous Knights put up on board tonight in this crucial eliminator of the TSL Super League Season 5, brought to you by JFSC. Couple of deliveries left for Deepak to complete his fourth. His third over, Rahul taking guard. This ball slightly faster, straight to short cover there. standing for the catching. And dot ball to Rahul Singh. Cautious start. Unlike what's happened to the previous two batters, who were quite swashbuckling in their entries. Flighted one play and a miss. Excellent bowling there. Just floated that one through, allowed it to loop and spin away from the batter, beating him in the process. So 51 for 2 after 5 overs. One more over of power play left. Vishal Pandey is still at the crease, batting brilliantly on 27 of 13. We'll have to wait and watch his approach for this last over. There is a change in the bowling. Pratik has come into bowl. Looks like a medium pacer. Yes, it is. Keeper goes back. There's a small hold up for Rahul Singh. Yeah. Okay, as he gets a helmet. Safety is a priority here, and umpires make sure they tell the batters to wear a helmet if there's a fast bowler who's bowling. So safety standards are kept at the highest here this tournament. And he's bowled him. First ball, Vishal Pandey goes for the big heave. Pratik bowls it fast and straight, castles the batsman. There he is. There's slight movement of the pitch. First ball, Vishal ball comes in a little bit. The batsman has been foxed because there was no defense behind the shot. Third wicket falls. A set batter for Anonymous Knights. He's out on the first delivery of Pratik, 51 for 3. Starts off with a dot ball. Anush Tiwari, new batter at the crease. Pratik getting a little bit of late outside movement. Ball is in the sixth over, and he's made a great entry to the bowling crease by picking a wicket of the dangerous Vishal. And now there are two new batters at the crease. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Was in the slot, and big six there. Oh, that's a from Anuj. Beautiful shot, was in time that one brilliantly. No doubt about that. So the Anonymous Knights are coming with quite a lot of firepower, not waiting, not worrying about the wickets lost, just actually going for it. Another play and a miss. Nuj Tiwari getting a whiff of trying to hit another six to Pratik. Was quite happy if the batsman would go for it because he's got the field place there. There's a Long on and a long off. Everyone else inside the circle. Last over of the power play. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Quick running between the wickets. And batters managed to take that cheeky single. This will be the last ball of the over by Pratik, the fourth bowler to be used for Blankslate. Last ball, play and a miss. Nicely bowled by Pratik. Small attempt by the wicketkeeper to stump the batter out. And that's going to be the end of the over. The score's 58 for 3. बाद में आईपीएल लगाएंगे मस्त साइलेंट पे. So change of ends here. Viraj comes to bowl. Flighted delivery left alone by Anuj. Nicely bowled. And they're attacking the stumps, knowing that any kind of width and foolish deliveries are going to the boundary. Nice start by Viraj. Cut away straight to the fielder. Nice bit of fielding. Three dots on the trot for Viraj. He got smashed for 24 runs of his first over. This will be a resounding relief for him. His ball that's slightly quicker, that's gone straight to the fielder. They'll be okay to give away that single. Looking for a quick single, a really cheeky single indeed. Gets Rahul off the mark. Do have Anuj Tiwari at the crease. Oh, nice bit of bowling. That's left the outside edge of the bat. Just a couple of runs from that over. The score is 60 for 3 after 7. Some batting statistics for our viewers. Batting first, the Anonymous Knights have won 6 out of the last 10 games, so clearly this is their happy place, batting first and putting a big total on the board. Oh, nicely bowled. A quick single there. This is Siddharth bowling some leg break. So all the three spinners taking the ball away from the right-handers. Have Anuj Tiwari to face Siddharth. Nicely flighted. And there was a huge appeal for a stumping. Umpires denied it. The keeper looks in disbelief, but the umpire's decision is the final decision. We have the most experienced umpires from most approved institutions who have the experience of 1,000 odd matches. And yeah, the umpire's call is the last call. Nicely bowled by Siddharth. Quick single again. They'll be happy to rotate the strike and get the odd boundary now. They have a decent score on board. Current run rate's around 8.5. If they have wickets in hand, they can up that at a later stage. But keeping wickets is important for the Knights. Flighted low full toss, pulled away on the leg side. Just a single. Oh, it's nicely bowled by Siddharth. That one was a straight one and resulted in a dot ball. Full toss ball given. It was a flighted delivery by Siddharth. Another full toss in the over. Batter tried to cross bat that, tried to sweep that actually. Oh, it was so full. It cannot be
Full
more
toss
plumb.
ball
Fourth wicket
given.
fall. Siddharth
It
gets
was a
rewarded for some brilliant of leg break bowling. The fourth wicket falls for the Knights. There you go, is the replay again. Real big flight. Oh, you missed that. Full toss ball given. It was very lucky there. Unfortunate for Anuj. Just to walk back to the pavilion. He had a decent start. It's gone for 9 runs of 13 deliveries. Had a 6 in that. He hit of the second ball of his innings. And now you have Satish Yadav at number 6 for the Anonymous Knights. 63 for 4 after 8 overs. And, they are climbing back into this match after being on about 50 odd runs in the first 4.5 overs. So, good comeback by Blankslate. Another fun trivia is a run chase. Blankslate have won 6 out of the last 10 games, so This is going to be an exciting contest. Viraj comes to bowl again. Starts off with a dot ball. This is Rahul Singh on strike with his partner Satish Yadav at the non-strikers crease. Nice bit of fielding. Excellent fielding there in the infield by Blankslate Films. Managed an incredible bit of a comeback here. Picked up wickets. In fact, they've picked up three in the last 3 overs. Playing a miss there, but gets the inside edge. Keeper runs for it. Cannot stop the batters from exchanging strike. 1 run on the board. So Satish Yadav, new man at the crease, will be facing his first delivery. Flighted, that's a big one bounce and stops just in front of the player. Couple of runs to get off the mark for Satish. Look to sweep that. Oh, this one's played off the back foot very late. He waited onto it, almost played it under the eye. A single to end the over at 67 for 4 after 9 overs. Now the current run rate is, in fact, a little below 7.5 of an over. So looks like Siddharth is going to continue. He's bowling brilliantly from the pavilion end. Just given away 3 runs in his first over for that wicket. Good running between the wickets. Just a single to get off strike. Also, missed opportunity that almost carried. Batsman manages single nonetheless. Another excellent ball tossed up outside off stump, spinning away from the batsman. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. He's bowled brilliantly, Siddharth. That one went straight. Batter was expecting it might spin away from him, was readying for the cut shot. Ball didn't turn at all. That's some excellent bowling by Siddharth. Just the 5 runs conceded by him. And a brilliant bit of bowling. This time it's tossed up and he gets beaten. Satish, another dot to end the over. 69 for 4 after 5. After players take drinks, and we'll be back in some time. Back after the break. Anonymous Knights are at 69 for 4 at the halfway stage. Current run rate 6.9. They're quite high in the power play, and then the wickets started to crumble, and Blankslate bowlers have brought them straight back into the match. Flighted tried to sweep it, nicely played, looking for two. Good throw back from deep square leg, just a single. So Viraj continuing to bowl. Oh, is play and a miss, but again there is the umpire who's nodded saying that's not out. Another call for a leg before. Umpire says no. Well, the bowler's getting the confidence because the batter is trying to play it cross batted and probably is getting trapped. But whether it's going to go on and hit the stumps is a call that the umpire will take. But good start to the over with just a single and a couple of dots. There's a wicket, there's a wicket, there's a wicket. Viraj gets his first. Tossed up delivery, half volley. Went for the big heave, didn't connect it. Nice catch running in from long on. There's a wicket, and the fifth wicket falls for the Anonymous Knights. Just when you think they're trying to build a partnership, a wicket falls, and that's exactly what's working for Blankslate. Blankslate, like we mentioned, have won 6 out of the last 10 games that they played. The highest successful run chase by them is 181 runs. So, if they can keep them well below this, it will be good. Hamza Tokadia is the new batter at the crease. He's wearing a grey hat, a numerical 2 on the back of his jersey there. Last two deliveries of Viraj is over. Nicely bowled and well kept by the wicketkeeper. Nicely tossed up, slashed away, one bounce, and it's going to be cut off. They're going to be a couple of runs, is it? Nope. Just a single. Batter send him back, and that was the right decision. This ball was thrown straight at the stumps, and that is indeed going to be the end of Viraj's spell. Finishes with figures of 1 for 32. The Anonymous Knights are 71 for 5. Current run rate is 6.45, so they'd really have to pick it up now. They have just 5 wickets left. Want to at least get to somewhere upwards of the 150 mark and give your bowlers a fighting chance. They have to score at least 9 runs and over to get there. Back to the 12th over. It's going to be a wide down the leg side. Bhavin Shah coming to bowl. That's a rare sight, but that looked like one of the very few extras given away in this match. Low full toss smashed, and that's gone for four. Steps out slightly, full takes it on the
toss
full,
smashed.
places it in the gap, too far away for long off as he tries to stop that, but in vain. Much needed boundary here for the Knights. 5 runs conceded of the first ball by Bhavin Shah. And that's another brilliant shot. It's gone all the way for six. Not expected that, but that was bowled in the slot by Bhavin. And that's another brilliant shot. And it gets the treatment it deserves. That's gone for a big six, right in between deep mid wicket and long off. Back to the game now, and Bhavin bowling again. Hamza stepping out one bounce straight to the fielder. It looked like a bit of a dolly there for the batter, and making the best of it gets Rahul Singh on strike. Has scored 6 runs of the 12 balls faced. And he came at a time where the wickets were going every over almost. Straight to the bowler. This one's nicely bowled by Pavin. It's going to be a single, and with the last ball of the over again, Hamza will be on strike. Playing a miss, and miss stumping opportunity as well. Let's take a look at that. He's pulled that nicely. Oh, he didn't get it. It was not collected by the wicket keeper. Else, Hamza would have been walking back to the dugout. So 84 for 5 after 12. Current run rates now 7 and over. Projected scores looking like 140. Thought comes to bowl again. This is back with his leg break. Starts off with a dot ball to Rahul Singh, who's batting on 7 from 15. Another brilliant ball. Was pitched slightly short, but the kind of turn that Siddharth is getting, it's not very easy to read for Rahul or Hamza. Lovely bit of bowling, tossing it up this time, bowling it slightly outside off stump, but the ball not doing much. It was just the loop of the flight that deceived the batter. Went straight to the keeper. That's swept beautifully. A fielder will cut that off. Smashes that on the offside. Well cut off by the fielder at long off. Restricted to just a single. 86 for 5 after 13. There's one more delivery to be bowled. Flighted ball smashed on the leg side. Straight to the fielder will be a single. Excellent throw back to the keeper. Tidy over comes to an end. 1 for 8 are his figures. Siddharth, who happened to bowl the previous over, he's bowled 3 overs for 8 runs and 1 wicket. Edged and shot third man's quite fine there. Just lucky to get away with just a single. And gets Hamza Takaria on strike. Batting on 13 from 7, already a 6 and a 4 of his bat. So he looks like the main guy for the Anonymous Knights to help them post a big total. Quick running between the wickets, and yep, batters manage a single. It's in the air, and taken. The slight mix up. There was a call, but to their fortune, Blankslate have held on to the catch. There hasn't been many misses. In the air, went in the air, inside, oh, and almost a clash. Can result in an injury. So, fielders talking about whose catch it was, but the captain will be relieved that a catch is taken, and the sixth wicket falls in the 14th over. 89 for 6. Sujit Sawant is the new batter and flighted, nicely bowled. Bhavin Shah into the wickets now. He's got a wicket for 15 runs, bowling his second over. This is the 14th. Two more deliveries to go. Play and a miss. Tried to cut that. Sujit. It's resulted in a dot ball. Another one. Tidy over by Bhavin. Just a couple of runs. And that wicket was the last ball of this over. It's a short ball. Straight to the fielder. Will be a single. 90 for 6 after 14 overs. Run rate still below 6.5 runs an over. Projected score looks at 129. Not that the Knights have enough wickets. We'll have to wait and watch what happens in the last six. Change of ends coming up. We'll be back quickly. Looks like Siddharth will continue. He's got some wonderful figures. 148. Really restricted the Knights tonight. Some excellent leg break bowling. Here is he bowling to Sujit Sawant. Bullish ball. Falls short, but excellent bit of fielding at long on. It was not really a catch, but a brave effort to go for it. And last moment, realizing he can't make it, put his body in the middle and stopped it from going for four. So excellent display from Blankslate this evening. It's an eliminator match, a crunch match, not given away many due to fielding. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Leaves the outside edge, pitches on the stumps, leaves the bat. Good bit of keeping as well by Abhijit behind the stumps. Start getting some lovely loop. It's wrapped on the pads. Half-hearted call that was pitching and impact outside the leg stump, but a dot ball nonetheless for Siddharth, who's really running through his over. Here he is again to Hamza. Flighted one and well kept. He has to depart. Pressure on the batter. Was compelled to step out there. Look at that brilliant flight. Regulation, leg break, and well kept stumping happening there. The hard hitting Hamza is the seventh wicket to fall for the Anonymous Knights. And they find themselves in all sorts of trouble tonight with the score just 91. They're already at the 15th over. Few opportunities left to maximize the score. And Here we are. Sunil Yadav's got a good strike rate, 145. Scored almost 2,000 runs recorded in these tournaments, and quite a lot of experience there. Got an average of 20 as well, and another batter. So surprising to see that the Knights don't have a single left-handed batsman, and to the advantage of Blankslate Films, who have a leg break and two left-arm orthodox bowlers. So we're going away from the right-handers. This one slightly short and an easy single to get off the mark for Sunil of his first delivery. Last ball of his spell, Siddharth is bowled brilliantly. 2 for 10. Flighted, and this time that's gone all the way for 6. So when you don't get the length right, this is what happens. Siddharth on his last ball got dispatched. Flighted, and this time wonderful shot there. No two ways that was going for 6. This is 98 for 7 after 15. So Sujit Sawant looks like the batter who can make a difference for the Anonymous Knights after having been put into bat. This will be Bhavin Shah bowling his third. So they're sticking to their plan. There's a left arm orthodox bowling to the right handers. You get the right line and length, and it's absolutely difficult to score. So he'll be on a high after taking a wicket. And see, here he is to Sunil Yadav. Flighted, shot, pulled away, straight to the fielder. It'll be a single. It's going to be an exciting contest. Pavin Shah versus Sujit Sawant. Sure, if it's in the slot, it's going. Flighted, played late, looks for the single. It's packed offside field. There's a gully, black backward point, and a shot third. So a lot of runs behind the wicket if the shot is right. Flighted ball spins away nicely straight to deep extra cover there. And this is 100 on board for the Anonymous Knights. Has come at a cost. Last 50 runs have come at the cost of 5 wickets. But they have hope. Here's Bhavin to Sunil. Flighted. Looks for the single straight to short cover there. And another dot ball to Bhavin. These are important dot deliveries the last few overs of the first innings. Another one flighted, and that's going to be given wide by the umpire. Maybe that spun away a little too much. Nice little flight. Tapped it down to long off for a single. This will be the last ball of the over. Sujit on strike. Flighted, and half-hearted appeal. Umpire says it's not out. So end of the over. 102 for 7. 4 more overs to go. Slight chat in the middle between bowler and the cover fielder there. This is Deepak. Opened the bowling for Blankslate. Got the first scalp. 3 overs, 1 for 19. This is him bowling the 17th. Played straight to cover and easy single. Shot had the width but hit it straight to the fielder. Now the Sujit on strike. Steps out, cuts away, shot third. Will be a dot ball. So made his intention very clear. This time it's nicely played shot, but the bowler's bowling to his field. Be a single to sweep a cover. Let's bowl slightly faster. And Deepak another dot ball, so running through his over nicely. 3 dot balls in this over. Excellent from Deepak. 2 dots in fact. This is flighted and flat batted to mid wicket for a single. Last ball off the over. Ball that was flighted and he's pulled that. It's in the gap. Good bit of fielding. Must say they've taken all the catches and also fielded well. Not many bits of fielding to report, which has leaked out the runs. The bowling's been excellent. Just 2 wides by the bowlers, so which tells you they are a determined lot this evening. Blankslate have also won the toss, so it's complementing the decision to field first. This is Pratik. Short ball pulled away by Sujit. Has run the first one really hard, unlike his partner. So that's going to result in just a single. Small chat between Sunil and Sujit in the middle. We'll be really looking to get Sujit on strike. It's a beautiful shot picked up and taken at long on. Pratik's got another wicket, a nag for taking wickets. Look at that.
Slightly a
Beautiful
good
shot
length
picked
delivery, but a predetermined shot. Didn't time it well. Got it high on the bat.
and taken
And
at
the
long
fielder
on.
at long on did not have to move much. Eighth wicket falls for the Knights. 107 for 8 in the 18th.
So Sarfaraz is the new batter at the crease, wearing a nice shiny helmet. And this is Pratik to Sarfaraz. Tried to cut that slightly fuller for the cut shot, but dot ball nonetheless. Nicely bowled by Pratik. You have two wickets in hand, Sarfraz and Sujit. We'll have to see how many runs that they put on board. Another play and a miss, nicely bowled by Pratik. An excellent line, bowling some good pace. Length deliveries, not easy for the batters to pick up, to drive or to cut. And dot balls for Blankslate. Managed to take a single off the fifth delivery to get Sujit on strike. So I think Sujit would want to take a single and keep strike so that he can face most of the next couple of overs. A big heave results in a dot ball. So 108 for 8 after 18 overs. So Bhavin Shah was bowled his 3 overs, so 1 for 20. Is back into the attack to bowl the 19th. He's been a very economical bowler. In fact, most of the blank slate bowlers have been economical after the power play. There's been no onslaught from the batters. A few boundaries and a sixes of bad balls, but otherwise they've been very disciplined. Here's Bhavin to bowl the 19th and his last. Flighted, and that's a big, big six. That's gone all the way. What a huge shot that is by Sarfraz. Flighted,
Immediately
and that's a big, big
into
six.
the attack.
And one in the slot, and you've lost the ball there, have we? We have. 114 for 8 now.
will take as many as they can take in these last 11 deliveries. Do Blankslate have a response for this as well? Yes, I think they do. And he's got him. What a response. Another one that he tried to slog. Gets, yes, I think they do top edge and it flies straight to and he's
Short
got
third.
it, man, who completes an easy catch. Bhavin gets his revenge, gets his man, second wicket for him. The Anonymous Knights now 114 for 9. This has been a clutch performance by Blank Slate Films. They've done a brilliant job after having won the toss, elected to bat. They conceded around 50 runs in the first four, and this moment, looking at not chasing a very big total as far as their history goes of the last 10 games, where they've won 6 matches, batting second. Could be a result of excellent bowling that they have. Just the two extras, good catching, good fielding. Not very easy to dispatch. Rahul's the new batter, number 11 for the Knights. Slighted. And what a catch that is! A brilliant catch, left handed taken. The Knights are all out at 114. Look at that. A slash. And he was running to his left. And what a catch that is! A brilliant
Brilliant
catch,
bit of
left handed.
fielding.
That's Pratik again. You can't take him out of the game. And they've completed a surgical job. Take a look at that. Wild
Did
slash. He's just plucked that one out of thin air. Excellent performance by Blank Slate. And we're 115 to win for Blank Slate in 20 overs. We'll be back after the mid innings break. Thank you.
almost had a nightmare of a start there. Kamlesh Singh is reading that. Didn't get back on time. The throw was wide. And wow, this is a huge call. Nobody's moving. We'll have to wait and watch what happened. You're calling for the wicket. The batter is walking off. Is oh, he's got behind and he's given it. So that's going to be the first wicket for Blankslate. And what looks to be a low scoring match is getting more interesting. 115 to get. Not a huge amount of risks involved or required, but still had to step out on the second ball and gets a faint inside edge. Good catch by the wicket keeper. Sunil Yadav getting his man in the first over. Always good when you're defending a low score. Sunil again. Nicely played off the back foot. Gets off the mark. Number 10, Jitender, gets off the mark. Now it's on Dharmesh Akki, who's on strike. Number 23 for Blankslate. Sunil's bowling some good pace. Nicely played off the back foot. An easy single. Can't manage to give away these easy singles when you have a low score on the board. Sure, they'll do better, the Knights. And left alone by Jitender. So dot ball. So wide down the leg side. Understandably so, he's trying to attack the stumps there. Got a little wayward with the line. This time has to flick that away. We'll have to bowl that again. Sunil Yadav, last ball of the first. Tried to take a single there and sent back by the non-striker. 3 for 1 after the first over, blank slate.
Starting. Sunil Yadav again, bowling the third. What a shot that is from Dharmesh! That's disappeared. That's absolutely been clobbered. Look at that. On what the a up, shot that is from straight to a long on. It just disappeared into the crease there. Fantastic shot to start the over. Sunil and the Knights are a little stunned by that. It's quite audacious in its look. And a brilliant shot by Dharmesh, must say, one of the best shots of the match. This one's bowled nice and short. He had to play that defensively. Won't mind that. They don't need many runs of an over. And if we need to maintain an average of six, it's already here in the third, so no risk to be taken. Nice batting by Dharmesh. You'll have to build a nice, confident partnership. Another brilliant shot that's, I don't know, where's that disappeared? That's confident partnership. Gone far, far away. What a shot that is. Look at that disappear on the leg side. Oh, camera couldn't get it. Brilliant shot. 24 for 1. Just the third over. So, batting first, Anonymous Knights have had an average of 141 runs in their last 10, so they've fallen quite short. Oh, that's flicked away nicely, running towards the square leg region. It's going to be cut off, will be 2 runs. Good fielding effort. Doesn't stop the batters from taking 2. So 14 runs of the over already. Despite quite brilliant start, so to say. And the power play making the best of it. And that swung away on the leg side. Another big six. Making good use of the pace, Dharmesh. Oh, he's picked that one from outside off stump, went for the big slog. Identified that it was a ball to hit with the field inside the circle. That's gone all the way for 6. Blankslate making a commanding performance here in the power play. And that's wide. It's a big wide. And a good take by the wicket keeper there. He had to really dive on to his left to take that. A little bit of frustration scoring to Sunil Yadav after being really smacked for 3 sixes in just his second over. Inside edge. And that's running to the boundary for 4 runs. Fortune favors the brave, they say. He went for a big shot inside, slight miss
Edge.
by the wicketkeeper there. Ricochets off his
And
pads.
that's running to the.
And that's going to be 4 runs to Dharmesh. He races on to 25 of 10 deliveries, three sixes and a boundary, and put his team in an excellent position. Just 78 runs required of 102 balls, 9 wickets in hand. Required run rate just about 4.5 and over. So it's their match to lose if you look at the scorecard. And if you are a Knight supporter, you'll be hoping your team takes a wicket or two immediately to bring themselves back into the hunt of this game. It's an eliminator game. The team that loses crashes out of the tournament, and the one that wins progresses in this season 5 of the Super League. It's living up to its name. It's quite a competitive league, so to say, and we can see what's happening. Batters and bowlers at loggerheads, not giving anything away. A lot of discipline in the bowling, a lot of discipline in the fielding. Sides are running through their overs quickly. Captain's on top of the game, so anybody who's watching this right now is having an absolute ball of a time. Don't mind watching the IPL, you can watch this match. Equal amount of sixes and fours and enough drama to keep you entertained. Is Jitinder be facing the fourth over. Rahul will continue. Rahul's gone for 4 runs of his first over. There were also 4 byes. It was a tidy start by Rahul. That's one's flicked away, and that's running away to the boundary for 4. A slight misfield there by short fine away, and that's running away to the boundary off the bat of Jitender Divan. It's not something you'd expect from anyone, but it happens in a game. It's a high pressure game. Here's Rahul again to Jitender. Nicely played, defensively played the role of the sheet anchor there, looks like Jitender. Not trying to slog anything and everything that's available. Played it fine, played it late, played it third man, and gets the exciting Dharmeshaki on strike. Here's Dharmesh. Shot and taken. Oh, that's a soft dismissal. Shot, he tried to pull that, didn't get enough bat on it, and there's a fielder straight down his throat there. So, big wicket for the Knights. Dharmesh Akki has to walk back to the pavilion. And Rahul gets the second much needed wicket there. 42 for 2 after 3.4.
Left-handed batter comes to the strike. Bhavin Shah, a nice bit of bowling stint in the middle there for his team, batting at number 4. Let's play that late to short fine leg. There'll be a single to get Jitendra on strike for the last ball. No, that's the end of the over. The end of 4 overs. Blankslate are 43 for 2, require 72 runs in 96 deliveries. Hmm? It's going to be a dot ball to start the over. Hamza Dokaria is the new bowler. It's going to be a dot ball. It's a boundary first from the bat of Bhavesh. Nicely played, smashed down the ground. Although mid on was very straight, he couldn't get hold of that. He's still very straight. You can see him at the corner of your screen there. It's nicely played by Bhavin. No hurry. Play it cautiously. Get your team over the line. Good running between the wickets there. 48 for 2 after 5. Nicely played and well fielded by Bhavin. Excellent bit of fielding there. Almost looked like it's gonna go for 4 there, and there's no one behind. This is indeed the last over of the power play. Scores 48. Okay, big appeal. Ball going down leg. Umpire says no immediately. It's going to be a dot ball. Played that late. It's a big run. It's going to be just a single. Gets it in there on strike. Play and a miss. It's a dot ball. Another one nicely played. Flighted, and what a beautiful shot that is. Couple of bounces and into the fence for four. That ball had width and was going away from the bat. Flighted, and what a beautiful over it. Shot that is. Placed it over the cover region for a wonderful boundary. The score goes past 50. It's 53 for 2 after 6 as we change ends. Hamza again, pulling from the pavilion end to Bhavin Shah. It's played in the gap for a single. Nicely played by Bhavin. Looks in no hurry. Gets it in there on strike. Spanning on 10 of 12. Just 61 runs needed. A little less than 14 overs. Dot ball. Oh, that spun a lot. Another dot ball. Excellent bit of bowling by Hamza. Three dot balls on the trot. Looking for that single. Or run out opportunity missed. That would have been very, very close. The call was from Bhavin. He was running at the danger end. But Jitendra was too slow to start. It almost resulted in a run out. They've been lucky this time around, Blankslate. Comes out to Bhavin.
Straight to the fielder. Dot ball to end the over. 7 overs is 55 for 2. Amit Bosekar is the new bowler, bowling to Jitinder, another left arm orthodox. That's a beautiful shot. What timing on that? It's gone for four. First ball looked like a nice flighted delivery, but it was in the slot. He picked that one up beautifully. Just timed it over the fielder, looking at cover, and that's gone for four of the first ball. Pressure's off the batters. Now they can bat cautiously. 59 now for two. 60 needed. Cut away, and that's gone for four. The timing on that was excellent, but the placement on that was even better. Just look at that. It kept going away from the fielder running, and back-to-back boundaries for Jitender. And they've climbed up the halfway mark, 63 for 2, almost there, just 52 runs needed in 76 deliveries. Oh, play and a miss. You won't mind that. It's another one flighted, and that's pulled away. And that's straight to the field. There will be a single. An excellent over so far. 9 runs from it without sweating it out too much. Amit to Bhavin. Last two deliveries of the eighth. Nicely played, gently played, and very happy to tap it around Bhavin, dealing in singles and giving the strike to Jitinder, who's striking the odd boundary. Good strategy by Blankslate. They've not had much of risk-taking requirement. Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's a brilliant delivery. It's beat everything. And 65 for 2 after 850 runs needed in 12 overs. Looks easy peasy for the onlooker, but a couple of wickets can really change the game on its head. And it all depends on nerves. And that clearly happens towards the end of every tournament, especially in the eliminators and the final rounds, that the nerves get to you. So We'll have to wait and watch what happens. Nothing's over till the last ball or the last run is scored. Hamza again, bowling his third. He's bowled a very tidy 2 overs for just the 7 runs. And he's given him, he's trapped in front, Bhavin Shah. That was going straight. Look at that, pitching on off and going straight. He tried to sweep that. He's right on in front of the stumps, and he's given him and excellent wicket there. This is exactly what we were talking about in between these 2 overs. That a couple of wickets can change the whole scenario. Here's the first. Do we have a surprise from the Knights to be coming back into this match? As of now, well, Blankslate looks like they're running away with it, although they've lost 3 wickets. Akash Desai, the new batter, playing a miss to the first ball. Dot ball, a little bit of nerves there. Played back straight to the bowler. Another dot. It's off the mark with a single. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Hamza bowling a very tidy line and good length as well, not allowing the batter to take him off. There's an off spinner, flighted and played cautiously by Jitinder. Last ball of the over coming up. Scores just 66. A little bit of pressure on the batters. Blankslate after losing that wicket of Owen. Played late and it's a miss. Oh, agony for Hamza there. He had bowled a brilliant over. And now 4 runs of that 70 for 3 after 9 overs. 45 runs needed in 66 deliveries.
Rahul Singh is the new bowler. Akash Desai to face. Nice foolish ball played too long off for a single. Gets Jitendra on strike. Nicely bowled. Did get an outside edge on that, and that's gone to the boundary for four. Really unfortunate. Maybe the keeper might want to stand behind now. That was a clear opportunity if it were to be shown with the keeper standing behind. It was a very faint edge as well, so went very, very fine in spite of having a very fine shot third man inside the circle. You can see him in the screen. He's almost like a fourth slip. It's a nicely played shot by Jitender. That's Rahul Singh to Akash Desai. Dot ball. They won't mind that. They're playing cautiously, just a little less than 40 runs required now. Oh, nicely bowled. Left the outside edge of the bat that was spinning away. Oh, his run ups like medium pace bowler, and he comes and delivers spin. Right, last ball before we take a short drinks break. So at the end of 10 overs, 76 for 3, require 42 runs to win. Back after the break. We're at 76 for 3. This season 5 eliminator of the Super League between Blankslate Films and the Anonymous Knights. It's been an interesting match. So far, Blankslate's always been on top, and looks like at the moment. Oh, that's flicked away, is it? No, that's a wide and 4 runs. So not the best of collections down the leg
Top,
side
and
by the
looks like at
wicketkeeper
the
there.
moment.
Oh,
Oh,
misses out
that's
on that
flicked away, is it?
completely. The ball's spinning sharply too for Hamza, letting away 5 runs. 81 for 3 now. Dot ball. Let that one be. Another play and a miss. He's bowled well, Hamza. Tried his level best, bowling his fourth now. This one's flighted and he's got his man this time. He's gone through the gates and Jitendra Diwan is bowled out. There were times when that ball was spinning a lot. Here it is. Oh, he went for that and
This
it's
one goes
flighted and
through
he's
the
got
bat
his
and
man this
pad. That's
time. A perfect off spinner's wicket. A very orthodox one there. And the fourth wicket falls. The man who was set is got out for 29 runs off his many deliveries. 6 boundaries in his innings. Hamza, who's doing brilliantly, has got his second wicket for 17 runs. So 4 wickets down, 31 to save for the Knights. Can they get a couple of more wickets to make this match interesting? Or will Blankslate now not waste the time and try to finish off this match as early as possible? The deeper they go, the more wickets can fall and can put breaks on the scoring and pressure on the new batter, which will be the lower middle order and the tail. So lots happening here as Hamza will bowl his last two. It's Viraj who's come to bat. That's a left-hander. Flighted full toss. Looking for two, looking for two. No, that's going to be just 1 1. Gets Akash on strike to face the last delivery of Hamza's over. Wonderful figures there, 2 for 18. Oh, that was hitting outside, but a good appeal nonetheless. After 11 overs, 82 for 4. 33 runs needed now. And it's going to be a change in the bowling, or we'd see Rahul Singh continue. We'll have to wait and watch there. Dot ball to start the 12th by Rahul Singh. Bowled a good first over. It's an excellent stroke. Straight to the field on the boundary. It'll be a single. 32 needed now. 52 balls, good difference of 20 balls. They're sitting on quite an affirmative cushion of deliveries left to runs that need to be scored, and also 6 wickets in hand for Blankslate. This match looks theirs to lose. No risk needed, just to apply themselves, get the singles in, and they're home. Shortish delivery, smacked down the ground for a single. Three singles now in this over. Two singles, in fact. Nice stroke in the covers. Cut off on the boundary. Another single added in this over. The field spread out on the leg side. There's no one inside the circle. There is a long on. There is a deep mid wicket. It's played in the gap. They're going to look for two. Nope, they're happy with one. Just a single then. Gets Viraj on strike again. Good sensible batting by the blank slate batters. Don't need any kind of risk. And it's nicely fielded. It'll be a dot ball to end the over. 87 for 4. 87 for 4 after 12. Sujit Sawant now will be bowling to Viraj. 28 runs to get, 8 overs. Nicely played, nicely fielded. Dot ball to start the over. So brilliant shot. It's gone all the way for four. What a shot that is. Was in the slot. Beautifully played on the offside. Shot. Pickup shot. One bounce into the fence for four. Miraj now getting into the act. 24 runs needed. Can finish it off quickly. It's 91 for four. 12.2 overs. Oh, was that a small edge there that wasn't picked? Could have been. Another miss. That was an opportunity. In the air. Oh, it just fell short. Tries to play that late. Another dot ball. So 3 runs. 3 dot balls following the boundary that was scored by Viraj. Good comeback by Sujit Sawant. This one's a dot ball to end this over. It's bowled like a faster one this time. 91 for 4. 24 to get in 46 balls. 91 for 4. Rahul to bowl the 14th. Tried to play that late for a single. Played it softly. Results in a dot ball. Two dot balls to start the over. Another dot ball. Brilliant bowling by Rahul. He's bowling his last over. He's kept the brakes on the scoring pretty nicely. Just a 13 runs conceded of his 3.5 overs. Another dot ball. It's going to be a wide, nice take behind the stumps there. This time drifting down the leg side. And she'll have to bowl that again. Three more deliveries to be bowled. Nicely played on the back foot. There's protection there. Just the one run. So Blankslate getting there at snail's pace. Snail's pace, literally. Because they look like they're in no hurry to finish the match. The difference between the balls and the runs to be scored is 15. So still quite in a good place. Looking for that single. Nope. Was the only one running there, the non-striker. It's a dot ball to end the over. 93 for 4, 22 runs needed in 6 overs. Match is not over till it's over. If the Knights manage to pick up a couple of wickets, they can be back in the game. They'll really be searching for that one and really hope that they can set their plans in motion. This is the Eliminator, the season 5 of the Super League, brought to you by JFSC. These two teams have had a low scoring contest, but a good one. Fielding by both sides, bowling's been pretty accurate, and a fine contest here. But Blankslate do have the upper hand, as the Knights don't have enough on board given the history of this ground. It would have been around 20 to 30 runs short given the way the game's playing right now. Sujit Sawant is the new bowler. In fact, he's just had a change of ends. Will be leg buys. They'll take the runs. And half-hearted call for leg before they're turned down by the umpire. Uh, Akash and Viraj both have taken their time in the middle, both batting on single digits, have both faced 12 and 16 runs each. Partnerships 13 of 21. single added to the total gets Viraj on strike. This time it's in the air and an easy catch taken. Is this a little twist in the tail that the Knights were waiting for? We will have to wait and watch as Viraj, the set batsman, has to depart. 101 for 5. Easy catch there. Caught by Faisal Patel. He'll be disappointed with himself, Viraj. Almost had the match in his pocket. Now a new batter will have to walk in. It's the wicketkeeper Abhijit. Knights will be hoping for a miracle here. Not the easiest of situations to be in. Just 14 runs required in 27 deliveries, but a few dots here and there, a couple of wickets here and there can put a huge amount of pressure on the batters. It's exactly what we were talking about some time ago. If you spend too much time in the middle, you happen to lose a wicket, the next incoming batter is not really expecting to walk in. That was a proper slog by Viraj, in which he got out. So here's Amit to the new batter Abhijit. Is fine tuning the field a little bit. Few guys inside the circle, making it easy for anybody. To bowl that again. It's a beautiful shot by Abhijit, straight to the field on the boundary. Gets off the mark, wastes no time. It's Akash Desai on strike, who's had an extra cautious innings. 7 runs of 19 deliveries. Very rare in this format. Given the situation of the game, there was a slog from him as well. Straight to the fielder, and it's a dot ball to end the over. 102 for the loss of 5 wickets. Just the 2 runs of that over. Brilliantly bowled over by Amit. Looks like he'll be bowling the next over too. So 4 overs to go, 13 to get. Can they get the fielding a little tighter? Hold their line, bowl at a planned place, not allow the batters to score runs. Just a couple of runs here and there. Maybe a maiden wicket can make a huge, huge difference to the game. Rahul Singh is the new bowler. Quite a odd run up, I must say. Comes from behind the umpire. Nicely ball flicked away on the leg side. Nobody there at mid wicket. It's only on the boundary. Will be a single easy pickings for Abhijit, who's with Akash Desai back on strike. Uh, is that taken? Oh, it is taken. And Akash Desai said batter has to go. What a reflex catch that is. Oh, nicely bowled. He tried to smash that. There was no room there. Went straight down the throat of the bowler and good take in the end. He held on to it. Great effort. Great effort. Right. This is Ankit now. Facing Rahul Singh. 6 wickets down. 12 runs needed of 12. 22. Quick single. Oh, that's going to be overthrows. No. Bowler didn't get back on time. Fielding's not sharp enough to stop that single. Ideally, there shouldn't have been a single there. But the batters manage one. 103 for 6 each run. Coming, not coming very easily. Oh, it's nicely played. Not the best ball to bowl when you have just a few runs to get on the field on the offside. Should be slightly shorter. But this is Ankit. It's dot ball. सट्टाबाजी कर रहे हैं भाई मैच जाने वाला लगता है That's nicely fielded. Oh man, look at the odds. 3 overs to go. Now you will see all the fielders surrounding the batters. They don't want to give them much room. They have around about 10 runs to get. This is not going to be the easiest part of their game. going to be a very exciting finish. Looks like 3 overs, 10 runs to get. Amit has bowled a brilliant over before this. He's got two more overs to bowl. So clearly he's the one who's going to be bowling the 18th and the 20th. The question is, how are the runs going to come? Two new batters at the crease. Flighted ball, smashed down the ground, easy pickings for a single. You don't want to do something like that. Here is a fielder on long on, long off in fact. It's nicely played, easy pickings. 3 runs in 3 deliveries. Taking this very easily now. And I think the field is spread out too much. We need to bring in a couple of fielders. There is a single everywhere. If you want to put pressure on the batsman, you need to do something like that, yes. Bowl to the field, not allow much, and don't allow the batsman to get away with a run. Look at that. Flighted, and that's six, and that should be it. Just 1 run to get. Job done. The batsman to get away. Job done. Look at that. Flighted, just the 1 run to get. That was a slight, and that easy flighted delivery, which has gone for six. So, Blankslate Films at the helm of winning this eliminator. And kudos to the Knights who've had a wonderful run but fell short of a few runs today. 114 for 6. That's cut away, ends the match with a boundary. And they have won by 4 wickets. What a match this has been. An excellent one. 114 for 6. Look at that winning runs, cut away
That's cut
fine. Nobody
away,
there
ends the match
for
with
runs.
a boundary.
Handshakes all around for an excellent season for the Anonymous Knights. But Blank Slate move on to the next round with a lot of hope and backing with an excellent performance. This is us saying goodbye from here. We'll see you once again. Thank you.